Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video. And today we are taking on Infinite Dragon Ball History, and we are doing the Universe versus Universe 7 stage. So this is the stage that just came out with part 2 of the 6-year anniversary. And what I'm going to do in this run is I'm going to basically run a team that will get all of the missions done, and I'm going to try to do it as a no item run, okay? If I have to use one at the end for the video, I will, but I'm going to try to do this as a no item run. So basically the team you want to run is you want to run Tech Jiren as your lead. So in order to fulfill all of the missions, you need to have 3 Universe 11 and 3 Universe 6 on your team. So ideally you want to run this Tech Jiren as your lead because he's Universe 11 leader, but then also Universe Survival Saga, which will get all of your Universe 6 units in it. If you do not have Tech Jiren, I think you could also do this with the STR Jiren as your leader, but then for the friend, bring the Tech one. And then I'm basically just bringing the 2 Topo units to go with Jiren, and then I'm basically bringing Cal Caulifla and Super Saiyan Cal and Caulifla card. So, yeah, this team actually does really, really well in long events, and it's just a really fun, fantastic team. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm bringing Icarus for my item, and then I've got Princess Snake and Whis for my 2 items. I really like Whis because he has a 2-turn effect, but I think I can do this without items because I did my first run, and there was like 1 turn I used an item just to be safe, but I didn't really need to. So yeah. Now here's the thing. The STR Kale, the Tech Caulifla, and the AGL Kale and Caulifla, they all stack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep them all on rotation. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a rotation with this Kale and Caulifla and the Jiren. I know Jiren doesn't link great with her, but the Topos are going to be floating around. So on the Topo turns, Jiren in slot 2 is going to be doing just fine. So I'm actually going to be floating the other Tech Jiren off, and then the 2 Topos. Those are going to be my floaters, okay? So we'll go and grab a bunch of orbs here with Caulifla. This team should not struggle for Ki at all. These Tournament of Power teams are just so fluid, even if they're not like the craziest linking partners, because they all have the Tournament of Power link, which gives you, I think it's 2 or 3 keys. So, yeah, really, really good cohesive team. I like these teams where like all the characters have a guaranteed key link. Like GT is another one. So when you run any GT team, like they're all going to have at least one key link together, which is really good for getting consistent super attacks, right? So this Cal and Caulifla LR, they're going to be ridiculous because they're basically still one of the best stacking units in the game, especially against Universe Survival Saga or Pure Saiyans, because she gets like guaranteed additionals. So she's just going to stack really fast. So this Jiren's just like, I'm having none of it. He just took Krillin out like crazy fast, right? Okay. So on this rotation, I am going to keep the Kale on, and eventually I'm going to get the Tech Caulifla on with her. It's going to be a while till they get together, so my rotations just turned out kind of unfortunate. But she is still going to stack. I'm a little bit nervous about that Tien, but I don't want to put Jiren there because he's got type disadvantage. So we'll just let Kale go. And like I said, I'm going to try to do this as a no-item run. I think we can. And I don't really need to heal, so we'll just grab that. So let's see what happens. I have a feeling she's going to... Yeah, I was going to say, I have a feeling, and I think he stuns and seals. Oh, okay, 109. Yeah, see, it's early enough in the event that even like without an item and like haven't stacked defense, like that's not a vital shot at all. And we're easily going to heal that back up over time. Especially with LR, Kale, and Caulifla, like her defense can get so crazy high that she can like full heal you on a good stack of AGL orbs. So I think we're going to be fine. No issues here. And honestly, anytime I can get these Universe 6 girls in long events, they are just so fun because they all stack, right? Okay, so I know this is crazy, but Tech Caulifla, I'm actually going to get her off rotation because I got to get her on that Kale rotation. I don't really feel comfortable putting... I mean, Jiren is pretty good defensively, but he's got type disadvantage. So, I mean, yeah, let's try it. We'll put Jiren in slot 1. I know that's not like the best thing to do, but at least I can get a lot of links here with Cal and Caulifla, so I kind of want to try that. Like, I'm really not afraid of Jiren getting us killed because his defense is high enough that even with type disadvantage, he's taking double-digit normals, and the super attack would maybe do like 100k. I think we're fine. And Jiren's got effective against all types, so he can still do a lot of damage, which is great. Yeah, we're fine there. No issues. And then Cal and Caulifla. They're going to multi-super, keep stacking their defense. I didn't even look at her defense, but it's probably already approaching 300k, I'm not going to lie. Oh, don't die, actually. I want to get another super. Don't die. Oh, darn it. I wanted to get that third super attack, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll start looking at their defense here. So Kale's only had one turn in. Yeah, see, this is good, because then when Jiren, we'll just let Jiren link up with Topo. Let's see. Yeah, Kale's at 129, which is okay, but she stacks pretty quick when she gets going. And she can very commonly triple super attack, so we're good here. Honestly, like, you know, on this Infinite Dragon Ball history, it's honestly, like, not that hard of a stage. That's why I think you can get, if you have the same team as me, you should be able to fairly easily no-item this and get all the missions done. And even if you don't, like, if you don't care about no-iteming it, like, you can use items and you're going to have plenty. You're going to be good to go. When you have these crazy stacking Universe 6 girls on here, and then Jiren is just, like, a beast. Like, he's just like a giant caveman unit, doesn't need to stack or anything. He's just really solid defensively and offensively every turn. So, like, Jiren's probably going to be fine here. He's type neutral. Now, is he the one? Okay, so Roshi's the one that stuns and seals, which isn't really going to be an issue. It's only if he attacks in slot 1. So, if Roshi is setting up attacks before your first unit in slot 1, you have to be wary. So, like this turn right here, right? I have to be prepared that Roshi could actually, like, take away Jiren's turn or Kale and Caulifla's turn. Now, Kale and Caulifla does have a chance to dodge, but I want to make sure she gets her stacks in. Yeah. Actually, no, I'm going to put her first. Because if she loses her turn, she loses it, but she has a chance to dodge. The only way I have a chance to stack defense with her, though, is if she attacks first. So, she's already at 200k defense. So, I'm going to try to get her a super attack in. She could lose her turn, but then Jiren will take them out. So, we'll see what happens. Oh, got to attack with Topo Pride Troopers. All right. Let's see what happens. Dodge. Okay, we're fine. She has double dodge anyway, so yeah, good. We at least got another defensive stack in there, so I'm glad I put her in slot 1. So things are riding pretty smooth here. It's funny, like, after recording these God of Destruction event videos, like, doing this just feels so free and easy. Like, I feel like we have, like, no chance of dying here. The only issue here, okay, there could be an issue on this turn. This Piccolo is int, and this Caulifla has type disadvantage. Now, I don't remember if this Piccolo is actually, because if this Piccolo is considered Universe Survival Saga, we're fine. She'll guarantee dodge. I'm going to put her in slot 2 just in case. And then Kale's up to 160k defense already. So we'll take some healing here. We will let Caulifla take these. The thing with this tech Caulifla, even though she's like an instant dodger, the last round of this event you can't dodge, but she should stack up enough by then that she should be fine defensively. She hasn't really gotten a lot of stacks yet, but this turn we should get some stacks in. All right, I don't think this will be too bad. Oh, and a wow! How does my Kale even have dodge? I don't think she has dodge built in her kit. You know what? I think she has. I'll have to check her. She might have like one of those dual equips that has like combo attack and dodge. Because I know I did not give her any dodge on her hidden potential. I went all combo attack on her. And then you'd want crit. So I know I didn't put any dodge on her in her hidden potential. And I know she doesn't have dodge in her passive. Oh yeah. Caulifla there did get hit. So I'm glad I didn't put her in slot 1. Because if you're not running like the Universe 6 team, that Caulifla actually, like, her dodge chance isn't that great. Alright, so I'm just going to check out my Cal quick. How did she dodge? Hold up. She doesn't, does she get dodge in her passive? Let me see. No. Oh, you know what? I think, does this guy add, one of my support units might give dodge chance? I don't know, whatever. We'll just say it's a freak of nature. I dodged with Kale. I don't know how I did, but I dodged with Kale. If you know how I dodged with Kale, post it in the comments. I would love to know how I dodged with Kale. Yeah, I'm just going to do Kale and Caulifla slot 1. Defensively, I'm not too worried about her. And Piccolo's gimmick here, his skill, he's going to heal himself, so that's fine. We'll take him down. I actually don't mind Piccolo healing. It gives us more a chance to stack our defense, right? And you can see we haven't healed here, and our health is just fine. Like, we haven't healed with an item, right? We're just healing off orbs. So, yeah, we could just go forever with this team. And getting a lot of stacks is good, because we want to be as tanky as we can by the time we get to the last phase, which is Goku and Frieza. So, Yeah, we're doing just fine. And the LR Cal and Caulifla, they're so crazy because they're insane defensively, but then they have dodge also. It's very similar to like that Int UI Goku that just got his EZA, where he's like crazy defensively and can dodge. So in his video, ooh, that kind of stung a little bit, but we're okay. In his video, I kind of say at the end, there's not a lot of units that can do what he does, but this LR Cal and Caulifla, I'd say, is one unit that can do what he does. They just need to build up a little bit to do it. All right. And that STR Topo, he's actually really good defensively if we're under, I think it's 79%. If we're under a certain threshold, he actually gets damage reduction. It's like really hard to hurt him. All right, so since I know Caulifla's not guaranteed dodge, I'm going to let Kale take slot 1, because we know he's going to at least heal for one of his attacks there. And Kale actually could probably take him out. It's very common for Kale to triple super, so we'll see what happens here. How is she dodging? What? Am I crazy? How is she? Oh, you know what? I think they get dodge in one of their links. That's what it is. One of their links has dodge, but how? Like, it's not that much. Yeah, I think one of her links has dodge. So, by the way, this Kale and Caulifla, they're one link away each from being full level 10 links. I am going to do a showcase on them. I love this combo of the Kale and Caulifla. They're two of my favorite units in the game. They are crazy for just banner units, and they haven't EZA'd yet, so they're going to get even better. This could hurt. Yeah, 139, but we're okay. We're okay. You know what? Because watch what happens here. Yeah, and we're going to finish them off. Yeah, that's what it is. One of their links here, I don't want to spend too much time putzing with it, but yeah, one of their links here gets like dodge chance. Yeah, right here. 5%. It's from Battlefield Diva. So that 5% has just been triggering. That's crazy. Okay, so anyways, watch how much this heals here. Yeah, that's a nice little chunk there, and she's at 250k defense, so we're good. Cal and Caulifla's going to take him out. It'll be nice if Piccolo decides to at least not super in that first slot. That would be really nice of him. Or if he does super, we dodge it. Okay, good. And then we're done with Piccolo. Perfect. Yeah, I like this LR Cal and Caulifla. I do want to rainbow them one day. I think I have mine at 90%. So I actually wouldn't mind picking her up on my free 66 multi and just getting her rainbow. That would be awesome. I would take it. I like that unit a lot. Okay, so now Android 18 will be a guaranteed dodge because this is the Tracksuit 18, who is definitely Universe Survival Saga. So my Caulifla is good. I'm going to actually go Kale first, though, because I want to make sure she gets plenty of stacks in. And the Dokkan attack is going to be more powerful with her, so I'm glad I did that. And then Topo, and you can see, like, key, orbs, like, none of that's issue. Like, this team, like, everybody's going to super all the time. Very good, cohesive team. Which is why I wish more people ran STR Kefla as their friend, because I love the Universe 6 team. Now, right now, if you haven't tried out the Universe 6 team, now's a good time to do it, because a lot of people do have Kefla set as their friend unit, because rapid growth is needed for UI Goku. So I would say if you want to try out the U6 team, do it like within the next week or two, because outside of this event, like, Kefla friends are really, really hard to find. So take advantage of that. Hopefully Dokkan will fix the friend system so we can just run any leader we want and not have to depend on the friend units. I think we're fine here. I think Kale's going to be just fine here. She's a defensive beast. Yeah, double digits, no items. And then these should be auto-dodging. And Caulifla is also stacking her defense, which we do need her to do, because there will be a phase where she will not auto-dodge, and I'll probably just float her off anyways. Once we get to that phase, so we should only have like a couple turns that she'll have to like fend for herself there. But yeah, and she guaranteed double supers if I got Kale next to her, so she's always going to get at least 2 stacks, which is great. Topo isn't going to take anything because she's already super attacked, so we're good here. Topo's just like, I'm going to double super anyways, I don't care. I love this strength Topo. By the way, if you haven't seen if you still haven't used your red Godstone that you got for free, this Topo is actually one of the units I do recommend you pick up with that if you're like a brand new player. Otherwise, you want to go with like a Dokkan Fest exclusive unit that you need, because they're a little bit harder to get. That Topo you can get on any banner, but like the pool is so big you can't count on picking him up at any time. So if you don't have any of that STR Topo, he's one of my top picks for your red Godstone that you got at the beginning of the celebration for your free unit. I think it was him or Inchanemba were my 2 main picks for that. All right, 3 mil. I forgot to check their defense, but I know earlier I said they were probably around 300k, but they weren't quite there yet. But I bet next time we look at them, they're going to be approaching 300k. They got to be. Yeah, with all these super attacks, they're crazy. Like, yeah, their attack stats aren't blowing you out of the water compared to new units, but look at all the super attacks they're doing. Look at all the stacking they're doing. They're dodging. LR Cal and Caulifla is still like one of the better units in the game for sure. Okay, let's check out where we're at defensively here. Gohan, yeah, I have like no fear of him doing damage to us. Look at STR Kale. This is a normal banner unit without an EZA. She's already up to 250k defense. Even Tech Caulifla is at 180k, right? So like once her dodging goes away, she's not just like a sitting duck out there. That's why she's designed really well. I mean, in a way, she was kind of designed poorly because a unit that can have 100% chance to dodge against many events is actually kind of like unfair. And I guarantee you this Tech Caulifla is the reason why we do not have the same name update yet, because everybody would just run 2 copies of her in the God event. You would just run her awakened form and her unawakened form. So I am planning to rainbow her unawakened form because she's actually going to be a very useful unit to have. Now for a lot of you like more casual players or like newer players, you literally can just pick up this Caulifla, have her at level 1 unawakened, and you can put her on her team if you're using her in these events where she has guaranteed dodge. So you don't have to worry about pumping resources into her. She is a great unit to rainbow though for situations like this, because if you don't have her like decked out, then she's not going to be good here because that last phase she'll get one shot. If you bring in a level 1 Caulifla, she's going to get one shot. So yeah, you got to make sure. So she is worth investing into, but I wouldn't make her your priority if you're a new player and you're lacking resources, right? All right, let's see what my LR Cal and Caulifla is looking like here. Oh, yeah, not only is she approaching 300k, she's well over it. 420k defense. So you know what that means? She's not getting touched the rest of the stage. Like, the very last stage won't even be able to touch her. And she's going to be like at 500k defense. And look at our health. Like, she just healed it all up. Like, so even if we take a hit for like 100k, like, yeah, we're just fine here. So yeah, let's, she might even like one turn this guy. Let's see how much damage she does to this Gohan. She might just finish him off. Yeah, let's get another super or two here. I mean, she's got guaranteed ones coming. I think if he was a pure Saiyan, she would have another guaranteed coming, but she might get a hidden potential additional here. Nope, she almost took out Gohan all the way, though. Jiren will finish him off. Yeah, you can see this team's flowing pretty well, pretty easy. Haven't even had to think about using an item yet, right? All right, we are getting pretty close to the end. Are we at 2 phases? I think it's Vegeta and then the Goku and Frieza, so I think we're at the last 2 phases here. I am nervous about all those attacks at the end, actually. I really don't want to break this rotation up, but I'm nervous about all those attacks at the end. I might have, because I want the no item run. You know what? Nah, let's just do it. Gosh, that's a lot of attacks for Topo. Will he take attacks from normals? All right, I'm gonna throw Caulifla off, and I'm gonna have to just get her back on later. It's gonna be a while to get her back on, and that's unfortunate because she's gonna miss out on some stacks. This is okay because we're going to be approaching the Goku and Frieza, and I want Caulifla off rotation anyways. So it might be okay that I'm taking her off now, but we need her to dodge all those Vegeta attacks. That's just way too many attacks for that Topo to take. So I think we're going to do it this way. Yeah, this Vegeta's pretty tanky. You can see that didn't do a lot of damage. He's pretty defensive. If we get some crits, though. Yeah, we need crits against Vegeta. Like, he's tanky. But Kale here defensively is going to be sitting pretty. There's the crit. Oh, wow. Yeah. She is super attacking for days. Her defense has got to be stacking pretty high right now. We'll check out her defense next time she comes up. But I love these stacking defensive units. Good. So Vegeta's probably going to super in this last slot, so I'm kind of glad we put Caulifla there now. She's going to auto-dodge everything, so we're good. We're good. Better play it safe, right? And then I can just push Topo off next time and probably put a... I'm guessing I'll have to put a Jiren on rotation. Which is fine. Okay. So this is actually okay. Yeah, I'll leave Jiren in slot 1 because he's got type advantage, and then that way I can get them both linked up. So I'm fine with that. Kale and Caulifla. It's unfortunate she's only blocking 1 attack, 400k defense again. It's based on her links. Her defense will fluctuate based on links and which supports are on, so that's why her defense went down a little bit. but she'll be right back over 400 as soon as she attacks. Jiren is going to be just fine here. And Jiren should be ready to do his active skill next turn, I think. Because I believe he only has to get hit 5 times. And he finished stacking his key, so I think he should be ready to use his active skill next turn. And here we go, building up the defense. So yeah, one thing I want to say as well, don't feel like you have to do this the same way I did. I just want to show you it's possible to not only beat all the missions, but even no item run it. So even if you don't have the exact units I do, you could definitely sub out units and still get it done. So for example, if you want to run the physical Kale or AGL Caulifla EZAs, like they're going to be serviceable, they're going to be good enough in here. If you need to sub out 1 or 2 of the units, you should be fine to still attempt this, and maybe you just use an item. But don't feel like you have to get it all done in one. Like you could just do it in 2 runs. So like you could run a full, so you could do the Jiren with the 2 U11s, but then if you want to bring like LRUI Goku and Int Vegeta, like because you only have to have 3 of them to get the mission. So you could do it in 2 runs. One run where you have 3 U11 and then whatever godly universe survival sagas you want to use, and then do the same with U6, right? All right. So I guess we'll keep Strength Topo on rotation. Oh, no. No. So actually, I'm going to put Int Topo in slot 1 because he's got type disadvantage and he's taking the least hits there. We just have to hope 17 doesn't super. 17 does have one of the more unique gimmicks. So, like Master Roshi and 17 are 2 of the more unique enemies here. Roshi, as we saw before, he does stun and seal. This guy here will absorb any Ki Blast attack. So the other thing with my team is it's got a lot of physical-based attacks. So one of the only attacks I think he'll block from me is if I do the 18 Ki with AGL, Kale, and Caulifla. So I'm going to try and get only 12 keys with them. We'll see, though. But yeah, see, this Kale's physical, so she's great. Oh, yeah. Crit City here. What? I wonder, would she dare? Like, how much health can she take away from 17 here? Crit again? No, but look at all that health she's dropping off. This Kale is a beast. I love this STR Kale. One of my favorite units in the game for sure. Look at that. Taking him down to 3 health bars. This is going to do absolutely no damage. Double digits, 100%. Oh, shoot. I forgot to check her defense. Yeah, double digits. Nice. Topo probably won't finish him unless he double supers. Let's see. No, even a double super wouldn't have had him. So yeah, we're good here. Like you can see that here. Like I'm just sitting at full health, very casually going through. These stackers are getting so ridiculous that like they can't do anything. All right, we're gonna float the tech. Well, yeah, let's float Tech Caulifla off because we're not quite to the last stage yet. But Tech Caulifla's sitting there at 200k. I want to get her back with Kale again. Jiren. I'm not going to use his active skill yet. I'll wait for the end to use that. And then Kale and Caulifla, 539k defense. So if I needed healing, like just grabbing those 2 orbs would like almost full heal me with that amount of defense. So for those of you that are newer players and maybe don't understand how the healing works, basically anytime a unit grabs the same color orb of their typing, you heal, but it's based on your defense stat. So the higher your defense stat, the more you heal. So if you get units that stack with really high defense, like they become like your healers. Yep, done. So, oh, I should have did Kale and Caulifla first to get another stack. But in reality, do I need more stacks at this point? No, I do not need more stacks. All right, so we're going to keep Kale on. I'm actually going to put Kale in slot 2. I'm okay with Topo now. He's got type advantage. Jiren, 169k is serviceable. Yeah, we're fine here. And we're on the final phase, so we can't dodge anymore. So we have to keep that in mind as well, right? We can't dodge. And I want to say they can dodge. Let's see. Yeah, their big thing is they just disable evasion, so they can't dodge us either. So yeah, we're good here. Yeah, that's another thing. If you guys didn't know, you can hold on the enemy's name and it'll show you all their stuff up there. Some people might not know that. Oh, is Kale going to miss a super? What? The first super we missed in the whole video. That's fine. She's like so built up. Like, what's her defense? Yeah, 388k. She's fine. That's fine. She'll probably get additionals anyways. All right. We're feeling pretty good here. We just got to take out LR Goku and Frieza, and we are donezo with all the missions. And we'll have the no item run intact here. There we go. Additional supers. She's like, I want to raise my defense anyways. I want to be at 400k defense. Yeah, I mean, I just can't state enough how ridiculous. So that's why I was very quick to just jump in here with this team build, because I knew these U6 stacking girls are just going to absolutely dominate. Like, all three of them just dominate. And like I said, the Tech Caulifla, even though it's unfortunate, she did miss some stacks because she was off rotation when I didn't want her to be, but she's still going to be fine. I'll probably just toss her off rotation again, but alright, so let's do this. And we're going to do Jiren's active skill. And yes, I'm aware Cal and Caulifla have type disadvantage, but their defense is so high it does not matter. And Jiren's going to do his thing. We should see actually Jiren is going to put up an insane attack stat here. How can I get him the most orbs? I want Jiren to just go off here. We're going to try grabbing this, and let's see what Cal and Caulifla is looking like here. Yeah, 644k. You think she's going to be okay? I think she's going to be okay. Jiren at 300k just being a giant, like, caveman unit here. Alright, I messed up the key. They didn't fall how I wanted, but he still got a nice amount of key there. Alright, this should do a lot of damage. Cal and Caulifla, they definitely need to get crits, which might not happen, but defensively, they're untouchable. Like, they literally cannot be hurt. Like, their defense is to the point where I would have to, like, be in an event with, like, the one-turn kill, like, Spirit Bomb attacks. Like, she would have to take something like that to actually die. But, like, any normal event, like, with this amount of defense in the God event, she can't be touched. The problem is in the God event, she's not going to have this much time to stack. Like, we're 19 turns in. Most of my God event runs are, like, anywhere from, like, 4 to 8 turns, something like that. But yeah, you're not going to get 19 turns, so it does take a while to get her this high. And Jiren just going off. I like the additional, and I think he's got, oh no, he doesn't have guaranteed crits. I thought he maybe had guaranteed crits with his active skill. Some units get that. Yeah, just, like, I don't know, this is just the nicest, easiest, casual little run we're putting together here. Like I said, you might not have the same units as me, but you can definitely substitute out. So, like, let's say you don't have this LR Jiren. What I said at the beginning is if you have STR Jiren, you can throw them in there. Let's see what... Okay, I got to think here a little bit. Because she can't dodge, but look, 212k defense. Like, that's fine. That's more defense than Jiren. So, you know what? I'm going to leave her on rotation. Yeah, let's leave her on. She's fine defensively right now. And she's going to stack more defense before she gets hit. And if we put Kale in front with 450k, so that was even, like... Tech Caulifla could have been even higher had I not had to throw her off rotation earlier. And she's going to be just fine right here. Let's see. Yeah, Jiren. Jiren is actually the one. I want him, if he's going to super Kale here. I would like Kale to take the super attack. But I don't think we're at risk of getting like one shot. Unless this guy hits way harder than I thought. Well, we might just kill him before he gets to attack anyways. Let's see. Is he gone? Really close. Oh, he's gone. That's it. So yeah, guys, this was my U6, U11 team, no item run, taking down Infinite Dragon Ball history like nobody's business. If you need help with team comps for this, if you don't have the same units as me and you want to know like who you should sub in, hit me up in the comments and I'll let you know some proper substitutes you can put in based on your box. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.